The equipment that we've got, we've researched heavily before we bought it, and I genuinely believe we've got the best of print and finishing equipment. And now obviously with your cutter, the precision that allows us to finish with is something that we weren't achieving doing it the old way, which was by hand. Now we've worked for sort of 4.5 years finishing boards either by hand ourselves or having them cut by our material supplier. And to bring in something like the SteelTrak, all of a sudden it's like we've got twice as much time in the day almost. That's how it can feel sometimes. A set of 10 Corex boards, for example, probably used to take us 40 minutes to apply to the board and then to cut down. With the application table and the SteelTrak, we've now got that down to probably 7 or 8 minutes. It makes a huge difference to have the right kit. When you're doing it by hand, there'll always be inconsistencies, but when we cut them on the SteelTrak and we pack them, when we stack them up to put them in the box, you can see exactly how spot on they are on the tops and on the sides. And that's a really nice quality feel for when the customer takes it out of the box and they do feel like that. I think that gives a lot of value to the product that we're selling. When people are looking to invest in finishing tables, cutters, they see the price tag. Spending, £3,000, £4,000, £5,000, what more is that going to allow me to do? And it isn't that it will allow you to do more, it's that it will allow you to do what you already do quicker and with more precision. And that's where it then brings in extra money, because we find that in that 10 minutes when we've finished a job, we can then move on to another one, and we can do 3 jobs in the space of what it was taking us to do 1. It's more about refining the finishing process, making sure you've got a good workflow and really tightening those margins. And the Keencut SteelTrak has certainly done that for us. It's been a real benefit to the workshop, and the speed in which it's allowed us to now do sets of sideboards and signage and things like that has given me the confidence to push the sales of them a bit more. Apart from the table, it's been the most used piece of kit that we've got in here, really. I am seeing the value of it already, because it was one of those things initially. I wanted one, and it was a little bit like the application table. It's one of those, for a printer, it's one of those sort of like little dream pieces of equipment, and you sort of think to yourself, well, I'd like one, but can I justify the cost of it? And I can definitely justify it. The time we've saved already is phenomenal. Once you've got it, you'll wonder, how did you cope without it?